Hello YouTube, it's Trevor here, McNeil's Garage once again, and changed into my work attire. I'm on lunch break currently. Figured I'd come up here, work on the blue car, and once again I got sidetracked. So, as most people know, we have a Holley Sniper EFI system on this car, and it's getting remote tuned by Mad Scientist Auto down in Texas. He's represented by Holley. He's done thousands of cars. All 50 states and multiple different countries. And a few months ago, doing some data logs, we noticed some fueling was low and then high, so it wasn't equal throughout the whole pass. So I kind of took a break on it, and he needed me to dive into the fueling. So as some people may know, with the snipers, the injectors can sometimes come unplugged. So as you can see here, I have opened up the side of the sniper. This is like your fuel rail, and this is our inlet and the outlet for the fuel. And you can see they are plugged in. I did unplug them, plug them back in, make sure everything was fine. And then once I verified that, I let him know. He said, okay, well, check the fuel pump. So whenever we first installed this, we cut a hole in the trunk for a fuel tank from a Caprice similar to the year of Tabby's Impala. And I'm not sure on the exact year, but this is where our fuel pump goes into, and then we got our lines here that plug into. Not sure if you can see that real well. So I unplugged all that, took the fuel pump out, and came over here and inspected it, and come to find out, on the hose line, whatever you may call it, there was a little cut in it. I'll show a picture right now. I'll have a picture up of what it looked like, and I cannot seem to find it. Oh, here it is. So as you can see, there was a little cut here, and that was causing the fuel to come up through, and then it would escape out of that cut. So I went ahead and cut a new line here. This is just some fuel injection hose from a locally owned Napa store. Went ahead and replaced that. The pump itself is just a Holley Sniper EFI unit. I think it's about 340 LPH, and then it's also E85 compatible, which we don't run E85, but just for those who are curious. And then also this connection here, I'm not sure exactly which one this went to, but it looked a little corroded, and it looks like it got a little hot. So I went ahead and redid it, and redid the wiring loom there, and tied it in here to hopefully make it a little bit better. And then I also did the same thing on the other side of the car. So what we got to do now is I just got to hook up our quote-unquote fuel rail back up to the sniper, put the sniper back on, and then put the pump back in, and then run some more data logs. It is supposed to be a nice day here in a couple days. Regardless if we have the remote shifter finished or not, I'll probably take it out and try to get some logs in. And then that way we can kind of diagnose where we're at. But once again, another side quest here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back. And I probably won't be able to finish it all on my lunch, but I hope to have it done, here shortly. So I'm going to put these fuel rails back on, and then drop the pump back in. I'll take you along for that, and then we'll do some more data logs in another day. So here we go. Okay, so I think they're on there. It's quite a pain to get them things back on. So each one's held on by two Allen wrench screws, socket head cap screws is what my old Fastenal brain calls them. So 2 on each bowl, I guess you could call it. It takes a 3/16 bit, and then you're able just to screw them back on and be good there. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the car, and then I will go ahead and put the fuel pump back in the car as well, and then we'll see if that helps anything, and we'll head on over to the car and get those installed. So here's our fuel pump setup. I'm not exactly sure the AN size here. I think it's 6. So for our inlet and our return, 3/8 line the whole way for both. And then right here is that connector. And then there's the one I had to redo. Got everything bolted in. I'm probably going to leave the top off of it to make sure there's no leaks right here while we run it. And we'll go get the carburetor on with the sniper, and then should be good to fire up and at least test for any leaks. Okay, YouTube, we're back here. As you've seen, we were able to get the sniper bolted up. In case anyone was wondering, you got your 2 fuel lines here, your supply and return. This right here is your thermostat right there. And then it's got a couple big connectors that plug in. This here is the connector for the 3.5-inch display. And then there's one down underneath the car, which is your O2 sensor. Bolted everything up, tightened everything up. So I'm gonna get in it. I'm gonna turn the key on, prime the fuel pump, see if there's any leaks, and then we'll start it up for a little bit, check for more leaks, and we'll go from there. So you always want to leave these on, the key on for a few seconds until the fuel pump kicks off, and then try starting it. So you can hear it there. I don't see anything there. I don't see anything back here, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it. See any leaks. If you've seen the fuel pressure gauge, it was reading a little over 60, which is about 5 or 6 pounds more than it was before. So hopefully that leak is what, or that tear in the line is what fixed that. So that's all for tonight. In a couple days when it gets nice out, we'll take it back out and do a couple more data logs. If you go to our Facebook page, you'll see a couple months ago I actually did a full little tutorial on me doing a data log for Mad Scientist Auto down in Texas. He's the one who is remote tuning this. His name's Nick, really good guy, highly recommend. So last thing to do on this is just put the cleaner on, and it'll be ready to go in a couple days. So this is Trevor, McNeil's Garage here on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe to our channel, follow us on our Facebook page as well, and then we'll see you guys in the next one.